Hi everybody, I am back with another video. This video is a review of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And first person I'm going to look at is Eva and Cynthia. I see Eva and Cynthia has bonded, just like just like Cynthia and just like Cynthia bonded with Nene with this um fake friendship contract. Basically doing too much to prove she's somebody's friend when she don't have to. You don't have to prove to the world that you're somebody's friend. And that's how come Nene felt that she was never a friend. And then we see into the show, Nene called everybody, like Candace said she was surprised when Nene called her. So Nene called Cynthia about the sadness thing or whatever. What did Cynthia do? Blocked her. And Cynthia blocked her, I think, because she wants she wants to ride with this friendship thing with Nene as her story, because she has no storyline. She has no storyline. Mike has not proposed to her, so she can't keep talking about Mike marrying her with this thirsty, I want to ring, want to get married thing that she did in the beginning. She had to do something different. So what did she do? And she linked up with Eva, and Eva is on this. I see where Eva is going with her thing. Eva is giving me Evelyn Lozado on steroid. That's what I'm getting from Eva. Now, so, and what is Eva's and Cynthia's storyline? Is the storyline is just shade Nene. What was this wig thing? Everybody shaded Nene some seasons ago about her wig. Rightfully so. Your wig looked like some ramen noodles. She was cute, no. But there's nothing wrong with Nene's wig. But this girl seems to make it about Nene's wig. Her shade is all. She giving me some. Eva give me some Claudia vibe. She don't have nothing, so she just shades people wig, shades people hair, or these nappy headed, whatever she calls them. Why isn't she talking about Cynthia's wig? She talking about Eva. What about her wig? Nene wig looks good. And as we move into the Cynthia and Eva is bonding over taking Eva to get her a house. Let me see as this scrolls on. Um, this this part here with Eva. Here Eva goes into view the house. And that's their view house. It's a very cute house. I think 775,000. That's a lot for a house. It's not a million like some people's houses. It's just a lot. It's just a lot for a house in my mind, because I'm not upper or high middle class, because none of them are what you would call wealthy, but they are the rich working class, as the older white guy told me. And we was talking about these rappers and these artists and actresses, and he was like, they are not. I said, well, for example, I said, well, Nene is rich. He's like, Nene is not rich. I'm like, how you figure she's not rich? considering where they live. And the guy said, they're not rich. He said they are working class rich. He said rich, wealthy people don't pay mortgage. I said, okay. So you got a loan for 700. I don't know how much a loan is, but she can apparently afford that house with the loan she got. So now she got this loan. Now she got to have these jobs to pay this loan back for this house. And her tagline is, I stay within my means. Okay, so now she's showing us what her means is. So her tagline, she stay within her means. So this is her means. I don't know if you gotta work to make the mortgage. It's like my husband gotta work to pay our mortgage. And we're nowhere near middle class. But we're wealthy, working class people. It's our state because we actually live within our means. And he worked, and the property and everything's almost paid off, so I can get that. As we move on, she's talking about the house. This thing here now, Eva has this thing. She really enjoys talking about Nini's hair. I'm like, all you do is shade Nini's hair? That's all she can do is shade people. She is another form of Kenya. All Kenya do is shade. 24/7 shade. And that's all she's doing. Now shade is one thing. If you always talking negative about somebody, she can possibly end up like Kenya. Manless. Divorced. Because men don't like it when you constantly negative about other people. And they gotta deal with their husbands. And their husbands are annoyed because your wife never keep their wife's name out their mouth. If it's something negative, they gotta say it. So, where we at now? This is where we at now.
Come on up here, Mr. Bird.
Okay. So, what is she doing? I'm not absolutely sure what she's doing here. Oh, that's some clips what they're showing. But basically, they're just sitting here, negative trash. Basically, they're just trash talking. They're just trash talking Nene. And then she actually has the nerve to say, "Oh, why would Nene do that? Oh, that's so mean, girl." Just last season, you was vicious toward Portia, and all Nene said she weak. Oh, that's so mean, girl. How is calling somebody weak and desperate mean compared to what you said about Portia last week? That's mean. But anyway, people ignore what people find offensive in them and just move on with what they feel. And that can get you in trouble. That can get you in some trouble in the end. So yeah, they sitting here bonding over, Nene had my address and I had to move, girl. So what? Nene didn't look for your address. They gave her the address. What Nene gonna, maybe Nene wanted to visit you. Apparently she don't want no visitors. And some people are like that. She don't want no visitors. Okay. There's a reason why people don't want visitors. There's a reason why I don't want visitors. What's the reason why she don't want visitors? Why she don't want visitors? I don't know. I don't think it got nothing whatsoever to do with her baby daddy Kevin. I don't think it got nothing to do with him why she don't want visitors. Because what I understand that straining orders up. And she's scared to death of Kevin. I can see why she's scared of Kevin. Kevin crazy. But if you always saying out of your mouth stuff like you saying now, I can see why Kevin would be upset and crazy. Cause you constantly saying stuff out of your mouth about people. Constantly talking about Nene's hair. Girl, nobody, I'm sick of hearing about Nene's wig. I heard enough of that Nene's wig from Claudia. Really. As we move on, I think this is Tanya. Yes. The next episode we're going to talk, the next scene we're going to talk about Tanya. I'm just going to clip on it and cut it off, because these copyright things.
I love me some Tanya.
Okay, now we talking about Portia. Portia says she loves her some Tanya. So we see Portia sits down, and her and Tanya sits down and have a dinner, and she kind of pours her heart out to Tanya, just like she did with her sister Lauren. They sit down and she kind of bond. Now this bonding right here is what Claudia wanted from Portia. And Portia wasn't having it, and I don't blame Portia for not having that bonding with Claudia, because Claudia had too much connection with her ex-husband at the time, Cordell. Oh, what I know about your house, I know about this, because I work for Cordell. Portia's smart. She don't like the energy. See, Tanya don't have no ties with Portia's ex, so she don't have a problem sharing a little bit of what she's going through. Miss Tanya, what you think about Dennis talking about the thing about, oh, girl, I heard this for years. I haven't had that problem, but I have a cousin. Cheat, crazy cheater ever. There's more than one. The whole time the woman pregnant. He come walking up with lipstick on his shirt, lipstick on his face, and got his siblings, his sisters, running down, grabbing his shirt, dragging it, because all of them lived on the same property. His mama lived there. Him and his wife had a home in the back, and then his sister had a home on the other side. So they all live on the land or whatever. They little plot together, it's a few acres or whatever. But anyway, they dragging him in the house, getting him cleaned up, and they don't want the wife to see the wife pregnant. And she crazy. She always talking about physically harming people. Well, she ain't physically harming nobody, but she always saying it. So, what's this excuse for cheating? Oh, she pregnant, I don't want to hurt the baby. What was Dennis's excuse? Oh, you wasn't emotionally there for me, you were pregnant. But maybe that's the oldest excuse in the book. Remember saying that for centuries. Well, I know for years, because I'm a teen, I haven't had that experience, but I've seen family members that had that experience. They always sleeping with somebody or sleeping with other women because well, I can't have sex with you. I don't want to hurt the baby. You weren't there, so I just maybe. So she shares that. She shares that with Tanya. A little bit of what's going on with her with Tanya, and I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, what is this? I'm not sure who house this is.
How was the Barbie party?
So this must be Tanya's house. Tanya's a very lovely house. I plan to, when I remodel this house here, we've been here 21 years, so when I get where we remodel this house, I'm going to have the fresh and light look like that. Very fresh, open. But that is in the makings. In the future, it's going to happen. So they sitting down having, and it's Portia, Portia, she's not crying so much when she's with Lauren. She crying because she was talking about Lauren because Lauren went through the same thing with her baby daddy, and Portia going through it. So Portia talking about that's her storyline. So Portia, unlike Eva and Cynthia, she has a storyline. Even said don't have a storyline because he ain't trying to marry her right now. And even worrying about Nene's on wig that I think is cute. And the fact that Nene has her address that Marlo give her, which is okay, you don't want no friends. And Cynthia don't have a storyline, period. Her storyline is to just be the bone carrier. She's be the bone carrier. Uh, well, this is what Portia told Kenya. Um, okay. And Nene, did I block Nene? Nene didn't. I'm not feeling out. Girl, bye. You don't give 1,000. I saw the thousands. They say 7. I got so sick of hearing Cynthia talk about Nene. I got sick of Cynthia talking about. Oh no, she. Oh, I just need a friend. Oh, Nene's not the best friend. Oh, I girl, bye. Nene, called you and you did not want to help Scott done because you want that to be storyline. That's your storyline, okay? And I find it negative talk about people to be boring. They don't have a storyline. This storyline is boring. Portia's storyline is not boring. So who is this? Oh yeah, Portia's showing pictures of her and Dennis together. You know, some more pictures. I'm like, when weren't she there? Some people just okay. Now we get to Mark and now we get to Mark and now we get to Mark and Kenya. Let's stay with Mark. It is obvious. Like one on the in the Real Housewives of Atlanta private group. It's obvious. Look at this baby staring. Look at the baby staring at her daddy. This baby is eyes is wide open. Wide open eyes. This baby understand, knows what is going on. And I'm not absolutely sure where the baby is with whatever. I know what Kenya wants. Kenya just won't love. Kenya, you can't ask for something. Kenya asked for something that she didn't get in the beginning. She asked and said, I see the pictures. The vibes is in the pictures. You look at the pictures, you can intuitively get the vibes and see maybe the energy process of whether this man loves Kenya. And from the very first one, I didn't see it. Man never. See the people saying about he never smiled. He never smiled. He don't even look like he want to be there. But now you want the man to be on the show and do something he don't want to do. Anyway, that will cause us problems. Okay.
That's good stuff.
Now here we have her feet. Her feet. I think this is her cousin. I didn't know what the lady was. I don't know if the lady her cousin. I thought it was her sister. Well, she could be her cousin. The other girl said it was her cousin, so I don't really know what the lady is. So, oh, there she go. Yeah, Kenya acts so crazy. I'm like, what's up with that? She don't want the lady touching her baby. Oh, don't take her out like that. How many times I've taken children? How many times we've taken children out of stuff like that? Oh, she worried about her baby girl, and you wonder why you have no friends. Why nobody bothers with you? You got to calm down. And she talking about that's on the baby. She may not have another one. Keep that up. It'll just be you and the baby. And then you gonna be mad because nobody comes around. Like she said, she wasn't there for the thing. She probably wasn't invited. The way Kenya asked, oh, she is going in like the woman trying to kill the child. Like, girl, that's ridiculous. I don't know if this lady her sister or I don't think she has no sister. I think it's her cousin. I don't know. Probably her cousin. And she's holding on to that baby like, girl, you should see this lady's face. You should see, look at her face. Look at her face.
Had any a long time in a long time. Had any on a really
I'm trying to get to her face.
one.
Now watch how she's sitting way back there from me, way back there from Cynthia. Nope, I'm not Cynthia, Kenya. Hey, they sit way back there. People really just do not know how to function around people like Kenya. Trying to straighten it up a little bit. But anyway, the lady don't know how to write behind her. I'm like, okay. I can't deal. I had a grandmother that acted like that. You couldn't touch nothing. You couldn't walk. You couldn't do nothing. Oh, don't break my thing. You running in the house. We never ran in grandmother's house. We never broke a thing. We had to sit down. Don't talk, don't move or nothing. It was annoying. So when we were little kids, we were still little kids, and Daddy stopped taking us over there because it was just so annoying. You're gonna break my things. We were raised right. But anyway, I see how this lady feel. You just do not know how to respond in Kenya's house around her baby. Let's see what this is going to. Okay, you want.
Years old.
Okay. So, let me see. That's about all I got to say about Kenya on that subject. She's still talking about how the man makes her feel. Look at this picture. This is the very first picture.
I feel like on traffic.
Look at her face. I think Kenya had to pay this woman to be there. Because there is no way in the world I could just go there and just, like Eva say, tiptoe around Portia. I don't know why she got to tiptoe around Portia. I guess because she had a man that didn't treat her was a nut that beat her up according to her. Domestic violence according to her. She don't feel that she has to tiptoe around Portia because her man cheated on her. But look at this woman's face. And she wondered why her mother wants something to do with her, Kenya. You was raised by a loving grandmother, so I don't understand why she used her mother as a storyline for sympathy as to why she be. And when they even try to feed Nene that, oh, her mother didn't want her. I had my aunt, which is my mother's half sister. They got the same daddy but different mama. Her mother threw her left her older sister. Back in the day, we had outdoor toilets. Left her there and walked back to the house, and her sister thought kind of figure out what she did and went there, and that's what she did. Went and got the baby and raised the baby. At least her mother gave her to her mother, a loving grandmother. She wasn't left like that, and she using that as a storyline to get back at her mama for not wanting nothing to do with her. And they tried to tell her not to do that, but anyway, that's her storyline. When that storyline got tired, look at this woman's face. That woman would not be at Brooklyn's first birthday party. Unless Nene, not Nene, unless Kenya pay her to be there. But you gonna have to pay me to be. You got to pay me to be annoyed. You got to pay me good. Like this lady. She had this cute little boy. She had to go do a job in the boy. The boy been on kick out a couple of daycares. He was 4 years old. And nobody could keep him. Me, I raised my kids, but I don't have to beat them. But then again, my kid's not gonna beat me either. So she had to do this job interview to get this big job contract with this person. And she asked if I would babysit him for an hour. Because of the behavior of the child. I told her yes I would keep him, but and she said how much I want to pay. You know that she'll pay somebody like she'll pay my kids like $5 to keep him. My kids couldn't keep him because the boy tore the whole house up. My teenagers couldn't keep my house, so she told the house it was two of my two daughters. So she asked if I would keep him. Well, she really offered them some kind of tasty pie, and she didn't want to pay it to him. She didn't want to cook it for him, but she eventually cooked it for him after I got on my case. But anyway, she needed to do this job contract thing, this big job she needed to get to, and she needed somebody to really keep that boy. So I said, okay, I'll keep him, and I charged her $25 an hour to keep that boy. I kept him an hour. He took broom, knocked stuff off the wall, tear the house up. I sit right there and look at him. And he told me he gonna get something to eat. I got a refrigerator. You get nothing to eat. Your mama got your snacks in there all nicely set up for you, but you don't get no snacks until you get all that stuff up off that floor. He looks at me like, And he went and picked everything off the floor, put all the magnets back on the refrigerator. I said, now you can get your snacks and you know you want. Then I showed him that he sit down there, play with some of the cars. She comes home, she paid my $25. He was well behaved. She looked and said, oh, you didn't have too much of a problem. You just got, I don't know. He just know not to pay me. But when this mother got there, he decided he want to hit me. He had a mean daddy. I like, boy, you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. So when he hit me, he went to hit me. I put my hand up. His mama told him, get away from her, get away from her. Because she already know what her husband going to say when he get there. The husband come there later, looks at me. And ain't say a word. And because I let her know, your child ain't going to be beating on me like he beats on his mama. It's not going to happen. My kids don't put a hand on me. But anyway, you just have to be stern with children. And how did I got over there? I don't know. Yeah. If she comes to that baby birthday party as far as being on the show like she is now, this woman have to get paid. Just like Mark had to get paid to be a part of the show. So as we move on, this is Candy's house. No, this is Mimi's house. And here, okay, this is Nina's house. I'm trying to figure out how I do that without all of that. So here Nini's putting on this. Nini's putting on her makeup. And she's doing the makeup for, I don't know why my camera's so disjointed. I'm still figuring this stuff out. Get you a little straight up. Okay. Alright, that's a little better. But anyway, she's putting her makeup on because her and Greg is doing a commercial for the Cancer Society. And she said Greg is doing the part where he talks about what it was like for him to go through the cancer. And it's him coming down. And he's getting makeup talking about he wants some of that paint. Oh gee, so they're getting the makeup for to do the commercial. He's doing a commercial for what it was like for him to go through with cancer. go through the cancer like he did and come out. And Nene gets to talk about it as a caregiver. And I 100% support Nene with the caregiver part. People, I don't understand why people who are not caregivers cannot understand when a sick person who never been sick gets sick like that. They ain't used to it. They become mean people. And Greg had to get used to being sick and not being able to do what he did. She said then he had to come back. And people just want to, in these episodes where they're showing Greg is the one sick, nobody has sympathy for Nene. Nobody has sympathy for Nene. And they're bringing her back the fact that she drugged this person here when she was going through it. And she's crying the fact that nobody had her back. And I understand that. Nobody had her back. And look at Cynthia. Oh, well, Greg is the one that has the cancer. I'm like, girl, you better hope you never be in a situation like that. Then, that's when they get ready to do the commercial. And, okay. Now we get to Todd and Candy.
Coming up next.
Here's Candy.
No, it is.
So now Candy and Todd, they're basically talking about, the surrogate, the mother surrogate. And the mother, they're having a baby and how weird it is. And she's talking about, I guess he was talking about what she does as a mother, because it's kind of weird considering they're having a baby and the baby's over there. And Candy said the weirdest thing. She says, she claps back at Todd and says, well, he should think about how he should be the father while the girl's pregnant or something like that. I'm like, what in the world you want Todd to do? Go rub her belly? Go comfort her, massage her feet? What is there for Todd to do, Candy, without you I don't get that. There's nothing for them to do but doing what they're doing. So Candy really don't have a storyline. Because they're arguing about something that makes absolutely no sense. Todd didn't want no more kids. She wanted more kids. So she didn't choose not to have the baby. Riley didn't want any more kids, but they getting used to the baby here now, so of course, now that the baby is coming, they love their baby. Todd gonna love his baby. But he don't know how to feel about the baby being inside another one, which is what she wanted. Kenny don't really know how to feel about it. They don't even know what to do. Basically, there's nothing to do. But to do what you're doing. But to sit there and have a crazy little argument. It's not an argument, but you can tell by the energy between the two that they got some issues going on. And she's talking to the girl, and that's basically all they can do right there. They're doing the thing. But they over there worrying about what they should do. There's nothing to do. So they really don't have a storyline. Really don't. And some say it looked like Todd don't want to be on the show. I don't think he want to be on the show no more. Because first of all, at the end of season 11, he called it trash and got in trouble with Bravo. Where you do that at, Todd? So I'm thinking Todd's issue with the show is Peter is still friends with Nene and Greg. Now, Peter's off the show. I think Nene brought. See, Nene will bring Peter on the show. Oh, how you bring Nene on the? How you bring Peter on the show? And Cynthia, your friend. The thing about it is, nobody got time for that. Cynthia move on. That don't mean Greg and Peter gonna stop being friends. They still friends. So when Nene and Greg have these things, so of course Greg is gonna invite his friend. Greg will do business with his friend. That got nothing to do with Cynthia. But Cynthia wanna make it so. So Nene, so Todd has Todd's friend Greg, Todd's friend Greg, is on the outs because Candy and this kidney thing kind of caused a little bit of issue between Todd being friends with Greg, and then Greg sick with the cancer, so they really done told, so he really out of the loop with Greg. Him and Apollo were friends. Apollo been gone. Now Cynthia and Peter. Okay, Peter's off the show, but he's still connected to Nene. He don't know. He don't know Eva husband, and I don't think he'll get to know Eva husband because Eva gonna end up like Quad. You always constantly your whole entire storyline is to talk about people wigging their edges and their nappy heads and their dark skin not being cute, not being cute. That's a storyline, girl. That's gonna get you something. It's gonna get you something. Because we dark skinned women, we nappy haired women, we don't want that to be a negative always coming out of your mouth. Not on the show. We don't constantly want to hear that. We hear that enough among each other. So back to Todd. Peter is gone. Paulo is gone. He don't know Dennis. He don't know the two Mikes. There is nobody on the show for Todd. Todd is one of the OG. He's one of the OGs on the show. And all the OGs are gone. He's the only one left. So he don't really want to be there. Look at his eyes. Look at Candy. Those two realize that. She realized that Todd don't want to be there. The show is Candy's show. Candy don't need this show. She's not the highest paid housewife, but she's the highest paid on the show. And like Candy don't appreciate Kenya worrying about her money, and rightfully so. So I don't think Todd gonna be on there much longer. I don't even know if Candy gonna be on there much longer. She gonna need to evolve. But her whole entire storyline was about her mama and her aunts and this and that. So basically, Candy is she's in like a situation with Nene. Cause Nene got a storyline with her husband. And she also dipping and dabbing everybody's business, stirring everything up like Eva stirring everything up. But the thing about it is, Eva just shading people about their hair. All she know how to do is shave. Nene, she can throw some shade, but Nene is stirring up the pot. So I can understand why Todd don't want to be on the show. Tanya husband, I don't think he want to do the show. Shamir husband, I don't think he want to do the show. Marlo don't have a husband. She might have a boyfriend or whatever. Dennis is on the show. So the only two husbands actually, the only husband actually on the show who look like who want to be on the show is Dennis and it's basically Dennis. Cause Mike don't look like he really want to be on the show. I don't think Mike got a problem with the show. But I think like Todd, he don't really have nothing on the show. Now Mike wasn't Eva husband Mike. he would have had something with the show. But Eva going around pissing Portia off, just attacking Portia, and her husband is Dennis, our lawyer. She may not like that. That's why she did what she did. But if she's doing stuff like that, we'll see how Eva end up. She got things. I see things that rolling for her now, but people. I think people just gonna just overlook Eva right now. Let Eva go with her little um her over the top hateful shitty storyline that she going with and doing her thing. We'll see. But I will get tired of that fact because I just do not like it. I like it when you throw some shade, but I don't like it when your whole topic is about attacking people, shading people, and talking about their hair and their wigs and their nappy head and their dark skin not being acute. And I like your dark skinned friends, but I don't like girl. We gonna see how that roll. We're gonna see how that roll. So I'm talking about Eva, and I'm talking about Candy. But anyway, that's it for Candy. I don't see much of a storyline for Candy, because it don't look like Todd. It wanna be don't look like Todd really wanna be there. So let's so it continues to Todd. So I think right here is where Todd is saying, well,
And then only thing I did tell her, at least if
is talking. I think is he's here. I don't know what he means to tell her, but that's not the point. But the point here is they're just getting through this talking about the baby and basically just trying to figure out a storyline. Now this is the part right here with Cynthia and Eva. As we see Cynthia's getting ready for the thing, and Cynthia and Eva goes into this. Oh, it's all about Nene, like Nene say. She ain't even on the show, but her name is on the show. Nene should get paid for just constantly being. She should get paid for being Cynthia's storyline. Cynthia has no storyline. She can't keep forcing Mike to marry her, to ask her for marriage. So her storyline is Nene. That's all she got. That's all Eva got. Because the two mics are not on the show. So all those two guys just see they bonding over having no husband on the show and having no storyline. So they bonding over having no storyline. So they bond together to just talk about Nene and just negatively talk about people. Basically, people who ain't got nothing going for themselves, which they got plenty going for themselves, they just talk about people, which I find how boring. How boring. So whose house is this? This is This is the painful part of Kenya. Now we got to Kenya, and this is where Mark. Well, this right here is no, that's not Kenya. But I be getting them mixed up. This is Portia. Well, this is Candy here. I guess they went to Portia changing the baby, then they went to Candy, and you're having that little 10-second scene with Jace. That's her only storyline because her mom and aunt, and she can, I want to bet you that they fired her, Candy Cody Click off the show because Portia could have sued Candy. See, Candy ran out. See, had Candy just let that thing with Phaedra go, as far as the accepting Portia apology after the umpteenth time, and turn around when Portia come to her, still got an attitude, still mad, it wouldn't have gotten to this point because her turning that scene into her storyline and then blaming Portia for putting it out there, that kind of failed. And that sex dungeon, that's boring. I do not want to see a bunch of raunchy, sexual, hot women. This, you know, being sexy is one thing. The sex dungeon, that was a slapping Portia's face. When you supposed to be making up. As far as the show, I don't see where that going. She might make a lot of money off it, but it's not a storyline for season 12. So she really had no story, just her and Todd. And we see for what it is. They love it. They gotta stage a little family time. Now let me see what this is here. This is Kenya. Yep, this is Kenya.
Definitely. Okay, hopefully.
And this is Kenya trying to cook some breakfast for Mark. Now she said she doesn't have any eggs. Now when she spoke to her cousin, she said that Mark was coming over this weekend. Why is there no eggs in the refrigerator? So that tell you right then and there's no eggs in the refrigerator. He's hardly ever there. So what she needs to cook him breakfast would not be in her refrigerator. So one thing I know about men, they will worry about you will give them everything they want, but they'll worry about that one thing you don't have. They can't appreciate what you actually have. So they worry about the one thing that you don't have. You worry about that egg. And
I feel so.
and I don't think he worries so much about
Milk.
I don't think he worries so much about her not having an egg.
To the gym.
The thing is, there is no love there. Anybody can see that. But she's making this her storyline, the fact that he's not showing her no love. Girl, this is not something that just happened. Somebody don't get this turned off over you overnight. Y'all had to been arguing a while, or the love was never there. And it was just an arrangement like some other marriages I've known. It's just an arrangement. But people who do this arrangement, they stick to the agreement. They stick to the contract. The agreement was, and when you change the agreement, you breach the agreement, and want the other person to go along with it, they're not going along with it. And he's not going along with it. Now this baby is a trip. He's feeding the baby. Look at that baby eye. These two people, her mommy and daddy, just do not get along. And this baby look like she sees her daddy a lot, so she sees her daddy a lot. So, Kenya, I guess she's bringing the food for the baby, whatever. But that's the pancakes. She brought the pancakes. She's putting the baby in the chair, so now she's feeding the baby. He's feeding the baby. They'll focus on the baby. She's jealous of the baby. She says she should be number one. Girl, you cannot tell this man what to do. If he never put you as number one, you can't get on TV and demand he choose you as number one. Basically set it up, makes me feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for her because you cannot be that mean. I know you. There's some meanness about you, you know, because I'm mean. But I'm only mean to people who coming at me sideways or side eye. Other than that, I'm just rolling with it. But this woman here, her whole storyline was to be mean. And like Candy said in one of her interviews, she said Kenya and Portia bonded over the fact that they are both new mothers. She said, but that old stuff still there. I ain't going nowhere because Kenya will not apologize for the stuff she did because she don't think she did nothing wrong. So she's not going to recognize, acknowledge that, and apologize. So that is always going to be there. So her and Portia going to always have a storyline with that old stuff. It's going to always come up. How they bring it up. Hopefully it won't come up the way Eva brings things up. Because that get tiresome real fast. So he's talking to the baby. He's ignoring her. And he's rubbing the baby head. He's rubbing that. Let's see, he rubbed the baby head because look at the baby looking at He's looking at the baby head. That baby like, really, mama? Really, mama? That baby looking at her mama like, really, mama? She wants to be number one. That baby like, mama, now you know I'm number one. I know you did not ask daddy that. It's like both of them think, then you crazy. But anyway, here's okay, you just see what Eva doing. So Eva's picking out her clothes. That's what she's doing, picking out her clothes for the thing. I'm kind of like so done with Eva. So now Nene. Now look how cute Nene wig is, and all they want to do is talk about Nene's wig. I'm like, Lord, get off of Nene leg. Let Nene wear her wig. Nene sponsoring wigs now. Oh, let Nene wear her wig. Look how cute that wig is. I just don't get these people.
I know my spiritual advisor been came to me.
Okay. Look at that hair. They're making Nene's wig really cute. As for me, I would have a little bit come to the forehead or something. But let Nene wear her wigs. You see how they put that little braids in? You know, they give it that little natural curl. I think it's cute. And you wonder why Nene has such problem with people. Nene doesn't constantly talk about people wigs. Constantly. Eva has no storyline but to talk about people wigs. Really, really, really. Look how cute it is. People don't like Nene, but I like Nene. I don't like Nene like that because she's not my favorite. I don't like her like that because it is what it is. I know what kind of person she is, and I agree with a lot of people. That is the kind of person Nene is. And I don't personally like her like that. But then again, I don't dislike the woman. This is TV. And in her personal life, this is what's going on in her personal life. But I can see why her and Cynthia can't be friends. Because Nene is the kind of friend that is demanding. And she's the kind of friend that if... I can't really explain it, but anyway, it is what it is.
Okay.
Now here, this annoying woman, Marlo. Marlo parties are just coming in. This do Nene really need Marlo to come tell her how to act? Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, that. I'm like, Nene don't know to do that. Marlo just there for a little storyline with Nene. Because she probably missing Nene now that Nene's such close friends with Wendy Williams. She don't need Marlo as much, even though her and Marlo still friends. But like Nene is like she is really, 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 really tired of people telling her um, she makes it all about her. And what did Greg say? Greg said it is all about you. He said it is all about Nene because she's the caretaker and it's all about her. And people need to recognize that. And these people did not recognize that until they tried to broke the woman. It didn't happen. So it's a girl, take a look at this. So it's that talking. Here we go again, Cynthia. Cynthia, no storyline, Cynthia. Oh, Nene talk about me. You talked about Nene. 7 interviews talked about Nene in such a negative way. And then Nene started talking about you. How you gonna talk about somebody in a negative way, never let the friendship thing go? But then again, when Nene started doing it, she said all this stuff about me. Really? I find that annoying. Really find that annoying. Here's Eva. And I used to walk around my belly out like that is very comfortable and whatever. They have no storyline. Nene is their storyline. Oh, Nene is their storyline. Come on now. I'm sick of hearing about Nene talk about you. You talk about Nene too. You ain't had nothing good to say about Nene. Oh, it's exhausting. What Nene's supposed to do? Just ignore it? Come on now.
When you
So she's trying to tell Nene what she needs to do. Look at Nene's face. Girl, I know what to do. I don't need you to come tell me.
were
So who is this? This is Cynthia non-stop talking about Nene. But Nene ain't supposed to say nothing. Nene ain't say nothing at first. But anyway, that's the end of the show. And that's my review for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Season 12, episode 3.